Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. My bad. And yeah, I'd like to say that I'm happy to be back. Had to take, some time off to take care of some personal stuff, but I said I'd be back, so here I am, and hopefully everybody's doing well. As you all know, or if you didn't, I'm your host, 24/7 Fusion Media. And, if you would so kindly as to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, please hit the like button because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. And I definitely appreciate that. Besides that, was going to get into a few things. Check out some videos, see what kind of new things are out there that people are creating. Me, I love a lot of pop culture stuff, television, movies, comic books, video games, cartoon, anime, Japanime. That's my wheelhouse. But yeah, I'm glad to be here. And let me see. Now, there's been a few things that I've seen. I would have to say since the creation of Seedent 2.0. And of course, people are integrating that with Kling 3.0. There's a lot of good shit popping out. There's a lot of things coming out there, and people are trying to push the boundaries with some things. And I've gotten my hands on a few AI videos, superhero related, that I thought were pretty interesting, and these are things that I wanted to share with everybody. As we do that, I plan to check out some regular videos, an article or two, and kind of see where we go from there. So, with my first order of business. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this. This has been floating around on X, better known as Twitter, and or vice versa. And I saw a couple of seconds of it, and the one thing that kind of got me was the music, and I was like, well, if I let the music play, I can definitely see the copyright shit's coming my way. So, but fuck it, I'm gonna play it normally with the music, let it run for a few seconds so you guys can kind of get the feel of what's this thing is sounding like with the music and all. I wish there was a way we could take out the music and just hear the fucking fight, but of course we ain't there. With that yet, we can't do it. So with that being said, I'm gonna let it rip, and I wanna, like I said, I seen how good the fighting was to a degree, and I was like, wow. It's funny that we're seeing this happening, which is some old 90s, early 2000s type shits. And there wasn't even really like flat screen TVs like that back, out there back then. So it's funny how all this shit looks retro as hell, old school. And the only thing that's new school is the TV. Very, very interesting. So, without further ado, let's let the games begin. You see, That's the thing with the music. I can't let it go, man. I can't. I'm gonna have to like hit this shit, man. Because what happens is, it's funny with these videos. I've dealt with about 4 copyright strikes where they actually like took the video down, the whole shit. I had to sit there, edit, pull some shit out, and resubmit it. And of course, I took everything out. They couldn't even fuck with it no more. So, they let it go after I punched out what was going on. And it wasn't actually the video itself, it was the music in the video. So that's the problem. You guys have to, you guys with channels have to check out, watch out for the music, because that'll definitely get you. So, but just looking how this looks great. Wow. This is amazing. And actually, this looks like Terminator 3 Arnold. This is not Terminator 2 Arnold. I wish it was Terminator 2 Arnold. Shit, it would have looked a lot better, in my opinion. But this looks pretty damn good. Wow, this is unbelievable. And now that was amazing. And just to see that this is what regular people are doing nowadays. Now, this person only has 269 subscribers. The name of the channel is called Evil Productions. T800 versus The Predator. Only released 10 days ago with 52,000 views. 1.5k thumbs up. Yeah, it definitely deserves a thumbs up, man. Let me see. What kind of other videos they have? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, they got different shits. Okay. Like I say, Evil Productions. So if you guys never heard of the channel, check it out. Check them out. You could at least check out the video. And yeah. Low Spec, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? Hopefully everything's good with you, man. The fuck is this? I hate when that happens. Wow. Man. Say, I'm not sure if you're a fan of like Judge Dredd. I'm a judge. Well, I'll tell you like this. Let's keep it a buck here. All right. So, I'm a fan of the Judge Dredd movies. The 2 movies. And I've never read a Judge Dredd comic book, so let's, like I said, let's just be honest here. I've never read a comic book, but I like the 2 movies, and from what I saw of the 2 movies and everything else I know, because I've read some history on Judge Dredd, not recently. This was like maybe about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I did like a little deep dive into his character to see where he actually came from in comic books, and I saw, of course, he came from 2000 AD. And then from there, they started having his own Judge Dredd comics and everything. So I kind of did a little deep dive on Judge Dredd just to kind of understand the character and what his motivations were, and just to see what was up with him. But I say that to say that I did not read not a page. Everything was searching online and everything else. So that's where and basically seeing what creators had to say, and just deep diving like that, going into his personal history, Not to say whether his comics were good or bad or whatever, just to understand the character. So, from what I understand, he's basically like Mad Max, but in the sense of it being somewhat of an apocalyptic kind of future, and him being a lawman, which Mad Max was in the first movie. He was definitely a cop, which was actually called the Road Warrior, but yeah, he was actually a cop, and basically that's what Judge Dredd was, basically dealing with similar situations. And but of course they have their differences, that's too much to even get into, but that's what it kind of remind me of. And what's up, Socks? What's going on, brother? Man, it's good to have you here, man. So basically, just kind of giving you, where I stand with Judge Dredd. But as far as the movies go, I own both of them on Blu-ray, DVD, and and all that fun stuff. And that's all I got on Judge Dredd. But I do respect the character. I understand his lore, and thought he was pretty dope, especially with the last Dredd movie with Carl Urban. So I'll say all that shit just to say that here we have a new article that just dropped. This is comicbook.com, not cosmic book, but comicbook.com. And I thought it was pretty interesting. I didn't see anybody else talking about it, when I went ahead and started searching online for it. So what's up, Classics? What's going on, man? Taika Waititi is running the Judge Dredd IP. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so I figured, we're just checking this out. Want to see what, if maybe I can figure out what the hell has happened here. It says, new Judge Dredd movie universe announced with former Marvel director and writer attached. So they're talking about a whole movie universe? Fuck. Like, I looked at the title, but I didn't see the universe part. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at, right? Holy shit. I just thought it was a movie, not the whole fucking shebang, not the whole cinematic universe part. That's fucked up. A new Judge Dredd movie is finally in the works. 13 years after Carl Urban's Dredd became a dark horse cult classic, but it's not Dredd 2. This latest reboot of the franchise is being put in the hands of director Taika Waititi, best known for directing Marvel's Thor Ragnarok and its less regarded sequel, Thor Love and Thunder. Wow. What's up, Socks? He says, this is bad. He ruined Thor Love and Thunder as much as an MCU fan. Even I hate that movie. Yeah, that movie was... But I'm going to tell you something. With Taika, this is either going to be a hit or a miss for him. No, like no bullshit. It ain't going to be any kind of in between. It'll be where he'll either do what he's supposed to, let his genius shine without the bullshit and actually do Judge Dredd justice. That's if he gives a fuck. Now, to be honest, if you ever looked at any of the press, the video, the videos that Dave had on Taika Waititi and speaking about Thor, he filmed the movie and never watched. He filmed the movie and never read a Thor comic book, so he didn't give a fuck about Thor. The whole point to that is, how much is he going to give a fuck about Judge Dredd? Is he going to decide to like do some homework, figure out what's what with Judge Dredd, or is he going to just fucking base his shit off of what we might assume that he watched off of one of the two movies, and then think he has a handle on Judge Dredd, and then he's going to say, fuck it, I'm going to go and put my own spin, you know, do my own take on Judge Dredd, and boom, 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 we'll get Judge Dredd getting fucking slaughtered at that point. So cinematically slaughtered, even though he might kill a million motherfuckers. It's like that won't even matter because it'll be character assassination like on screen, which is basically what it is when, you know, when we see all these characters fucking bastardized. It's like, damn. You know, it's crazy because, you know, as a fan, you know, like we've bought all the comics. We sat there, read all the storylines, whether they were good or bad. We, you know, drudged through the fucking writers and artists, you know, for our favorite characters, whether they were good or bad. And then as long as the character just didn't get too fucked over, we hung in there. It doesn't matter what the fuck character it is, no matter what comic book company it is, we've stuck in there. Cinematically, that ain't so much the same thing. And I mean, hell, even in comic books, I mean, we got our fucking favorite characters, or some to a degree, ranked through the ringer. But man, the thing is, it's like in comic books, things can kind of get done and undone a little bit better with somewhat of more forgiveness than, let's say, things that come out in movies and TV shows. And the difference is, I don't know what it is with reading, right? Maybe you can read something and then somebody can unfuck it and you read that and you're like, oh, okay, it's better now. Sometimes. But when you watch it, it's something about watching something that if you see it get like destroyed too severely, sometimes you can't, you can't undo it. It's like, walking in on your, your 70-year-old aunt while she was getting dressed, you know what I'm saying, in the bathroom, and she ain't know she was in there. When you open up, you're like, ah. It's like one of those kind of things. Like, fuck. The fuck? What the hell just happened? It's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but it's the truth. And it's kind of like, it's one of those things when it comes to us watching something, and then it gets so, you get kind of, no bullshit, you kind of get mind fucked of it. Why? Because this is something that we've enjoyed. We've seen these characters or whatever, and now we're watching this, somebody's fucking iteration of it. That's what happened with Luke. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with a lot of characters. I mean, we grew up loving, we reading stories of motherfuckers just like doing all kind of amazing shit. Then all of a sudden we get to watch a movie and it's like, that shit don't even fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, like, what the fuck do you do with that? And that's a tough thing for us to like. It's hard to take it, Low Spec, what's up? He says, they don't care or respect the IP they own. It's just a tool to insert modern politics. Exactly. I agree. So with that, there's if you're a fan of Judge Dredd, then there's something to be, I guess, worried about, to see if he's going to be handled with care or if he's going to get screwed over. So what it's saying here is a lot of fans have been wondering where Taika Waititi would land in terms of his next big franchise project, especially since there's been very little traction on the Star Wars film he's been attached to for years. I heard that shit ain't gonna get done. So, I don't know. Maybe Dave Filoni, I don't know if he's gonna green light some shit. I don't know. I don't even trust Dave Filoni when it comes to Star Wars. And it's funny because people think that Dave Filoni's some people think that Dave Filoni is going to be what pulls Star Wars out of where it's at. The reason why I don't believe it is because Dave Filoni was a part of the bad decision making. No, he was creatively involved in some of the worst shit that we've seen from the Star Wars Disney Star Wars. And that's with 7, 8, and 9. Those 3 movies. So the fact that, he was a part of the creative process with some of those things, why would you trust him at the helm when he was part of the bastardizing? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't trust him. So it says here, few could have predicted that it would be a Judge Dredd film that Waititi selected, and it certainly raises a lot of new questions, to be sure. Like I said, I don't trust him. Drew Pearce will be writing the script for this new take on Judge Dredd. See, I don't Drew Pearce. Okay, let me see. What would please a lot of fans, as Pearce's screenwriting credits includes some big genre favorites like Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation. Okay, Iron Man 3. Okay, Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. All right, and recently The Fall Guy. Okay. All right, whoever's here listening to me, just either you can just drop a yes or a no. Do you think that Drew Pearce, with all the movies I just mentioned, is the guy to write the new Judge Dredd? And I think we all have a pretty, let me see, Iron Man 3 probably made a little money. Hobbs and Shaw probably made a little bit of money. Rogue Nation, not sure. I heard, and I could be wrong, but I heard Fall Guy lost money. But he's just the guy that writes the script, so I don't know if it's because, script wise, people didn't think these were good movies, or if it was the director, or just the combination of the two. Sock says, I'd rather have Carl Urban come back as Judge Dredd in a Dredd TV series than what talks have planned. Than what Taika has planned. You know what? I remember doing a couple videos here in the last 5 years. You could probably pull up. I probably got a few Judge Dredd videos, and there were talks of Carl Urban coming back as Judge Dredd for a series. And then at first it was supposed to be a movie. Then they said a series. And then I started hearing how they started changing the creative teams. Then now there's this. Dredd rights holder Chris Kingsley, Jason Kingsley, and Ben Smith are all involved with the project, producing via Rebellion Development's venture. Other producers include Roy Lee of Vertigo Entertainment. So Vertigo was involved. Vertigo is the comic book company, if I'm not mistaken. Jeremy Platt, Natalie Viscusu, and Drew Pearce himself. Okay. Oh, this guy here. You fuck, man. The Hollywood Reporter makes note of the fact that Taika Waititi and Drew Pearce are friends who have been looking for a project to work on together. Ah, fuck. Their shared love of Judge Dredd comics seemed to be the common ground needed. Is that what they said? Is that what they said? Did they say, "Oh, we love Judge Dredd. We read the comics"? Man, you know what? Maybe they did. I'm not gonna look that shit up. Maybe they did, but I don't. Everybody says it's fucked up. A lot of people say that they're fans of the shit that they work on, and then it's kind of like when you look back into their fucking history, they people pulling up old videos, and they got the motherfucker down in the fucking character or talking shit before about the character before they get before they got hired on for the role of either being the writer of the script or the director of the movie. I mean, come on, man. How many times we done seen that shit? A lot of fans won't be able to avoid connecting the dots. YTD is also friends with actor Carl Urban, who starred in Dredd in 2012, and has always made it clear that he would step back into the role given the opportunity. And this seems like just that kind of opportunity, since Urban's version of the character stayed true to the comic and never removed his helmet on screen or showed his face, unlike Sylvester Stallone in the 1990s film. It would be seamless to have him return in the role again all these years later. But the thing is he going to be the same Judge Dredd that we saw those years ago? That's another thing that fucking Hollywood is doing. They're bringing back the same character to play the same role, but they're acting fucking different when they come back. Shit, we seen Luke do that shit. Excuse me. It's like, and that's the most damning thing. It's like you having characters, and I mean, these are all different shows, different movies or whatever, but you have characters that are reprising beloved roles. The same actor that made these fucking roles. Fucking Patrick Stewart with Picard for the first 2 seasons. The same shit. They come back and they have this nostalgic, oh, this guy was he was great at his role, blah, blah, blah. The character is fucking wonderful, this, that, and the other. All of a sudden, they're back fucking playing the role, and it's like, what the fuck? And it just kills everything. Taika Waititi, yep, I remember that. It's funny, I almost said that too. I was like, oh, shit. But see, that's the issue. If Carl Urban is going to come back to play Dredd, and he's going to have this bullshit suit on, and it's going to look weird and fucked up, and he's going to be acting weird and funny, differently funny is what I mean. It's like, yeah, he's going to be acting all like that, then, it's like basically, what's the point of bringing him back? Because what it's going to do is going to tarnish what we remembered of Carl Urban from 2012. So basically, if Carl Urban can't come back to do what the fuck he did in the first movie, he's going to kill it for his 2012 Dredd as well. It's gonna be like, well, damn, how the fuck was he so good in the fucking 2012 movie? Now they got new Judge Dredd movie 2027 or whatever the fuck, and he's fucking horrible. Let me see. Judge Dredd creator. Wait, the Judge Dredd character created by John Wagner and artist Carlos Esquerra debuted as part of the British monthly comic anthology 2000 AD in 1977. Yeah, I remember reading about all that. And then eventually got spun off into his own series in the 1990s. Set in a dystopian future where lawlessness is rampant, the megacity pockets of civilization are maintained through the brutal system of law and order in which street judges operate as police, lawyer, and judge. Rolled into one, Judge Dredd is a hard-edged veteran officer who holds a reputation as one of the most rigid and ruthless true believers of the word of the law. I am the law. That's pretty dope, man. Man. Right here, they're talking about Taika Waititi winning the Academy Award for his satirical work with his film Jojo Rabbit back in 2019. Man, I wonder what it's going to take in order for I don't know what it's going to take for this to be taken serious. We all love Judge Dredd. And if anything, we would like another movie like the 2012 Judge Dredd that we received. It's kind of weird how movies work. In the case of Dredd for 2012 with Carl Urban, the movie flopped in the theaters. There were poor reviews in the whole nine. When that shit basically hit like they didn't have really streamed back then, so 2012 basically like when that shit hit like DVD and rentals and everything else, it ended up being a fucking cult classic. And a lot of people actually initially liked it when they saw it, but it was the critics that people were just, I don't know. I just like it now. Like, let's say if Dredd 2012 came out today, I think it would make it. I think it would have made it even more. It would have been more of a success in 2026 than it would have been in 2012. Why? Because people are starting to understand that a lot of movie reviews are biased, and either that or people are, like either they're, people hype it up if it mixes with, what they think the movie should be, or people hate on it if it doesn't mix with what they think a movie should be. So people would have fought for it in 2012. I mean, in 2026. So basically, I'm going to call bullshit on Taika Waititi saying that he's a fucking fan of Judge Dredd and the 2000 AD original comics and whatever, was put out when Judge Dredd came out with his own solo comic. I'm going to have to see it. Because Taika, was talking that shit that he was a fan for a minute, and then all of a sudden start talking that shit like, nah, I didn't read no comics, blah blah blah. He didn't give a fuck. So my take is, if he's lying, he's gonna fuck up Judge Dredd, the way he fucked up Thor. So, what's up, Lady Miss? How you doing? Man, it's great to have you here. So, just, in case you, Taika Waititi is going to be doing a Judge Dredd movie. And some people are thinking that Carl Urban from the 2012 Dredd is going to be associated with it because him and Taika are friends. And Carl Urban would like to reprise the role, which he's been talking about since they were talking about making a show out of it years ago. And also making another movie, like a Judge Dredd 2 years ago. None of that shit came into fruition. And now we got Taika Waititi attached to the project. So, yeah, that's it. That's what we got. And, fuck. I know, right? That's going to be bad. That's going to be very bad. So, with everybody watching, I saw something interesting. Are you guys familiar with Low Spec? If you're still here, brother. Ultraman. I seen something on Ultraman the other day, and I thought about Low Spec, And I said, man, we're gonna have to see this thing here. So Low Spec, if you're listening, we're about to watch some wild shit. So let's get to it here. Now, see, this is another one with the music, right? Now, obviously, there's this series, right? And I didn't know that this thing even existed. Now, the last time that I played some Ultra, there you go. Now, yeah, I thought Shin Ultraman was good. Yeah. Now, this is something else that I'm going to show you that this is already out as a series. I know, right? Why? I don't know. But I figured, hey, in the spirit of things, I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to be real with y'all. Now, I got copy, strike on the little Dragon Ball Z Chinese karate kung fu thing that I played the other day, and I don't know if the same thing's gonna happen with this video. I hope not, but if it does, oh well. We're all watching, so let's see what's going. Hey, check. Hey, look, from what the little bit that I saw. Hey. Ultraman is a female. Yeah, that's what we're getting here. That is what we're getting here, Lady Miss. So I figured, you know what? In the spirit of my man Low Spec, who put me on to, Shin Ultraman. I appreciate that, Low Spec. Thank you for that. A few years ago, a couple years ago, I said, you know what? Let me return the favor here. So let's get it rocking here. You know what's funny about this? I'm taking the time to throw a little music back in this motherfucker. Now, what I find funny about this, he said why? I don't even know. I don't know. This is something that who's that at the top? Billy. You could probably see, up that way, yeah. Billy, over in the corner. Look like this. I don't know. This is what he wanted to do. So I just figured, shit, Low Spec. Let's hit the button. Let's see what. Look at this shit. The fuck, man. Look at this shit. You know what's wild? It looks like somebody's really in the suit. You look at how. You know what? You see, got the little zipper in the back of the suit and shit. You know what I'm saying? And does it just look like big boobs in a tight suit? Yeah, that's yeah, it's supposed to be like female version or whatever. It's a trip, but yeah, look, you got the zipper in the back of the suit, kind of, type shits. I'm just saying, I guess it might be easier for if this is AI, that it's simpler that they do something that looks like it's from the 1950s or 60s. This looks more like the 60s here, and it looks like it looks like a real like something that they really filmed. It doesn't look like, you know, it's AI generated. I guess it must be in how simple it is. He said it's stupid. Oh shit. It's a Chinese parody. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. But I was like, wow, this is interesting. Uh, yeah, and it's Super CC or whatever. Sussa. Oh, Super Sussa. Sussa. Okay, all right. They ain't got the how you pronounce the shits. What's this? Oh shit! What is this? What is this? What is this? All right, let's see here. All right, we're gonna try this with music. Let's see what's going on here, man. Oh, said it's a Chinese parody. It's not Japanese. Lady Miss says, hope not. You guys are killing me. Oh shit! Look at this. Oh boy. Like, tag your it, buddy. What is going on? What is this? The fuck. This is funny. This is funny. You know, this is crazy. So this is only like one scene, I guess. Wow. Yeah, that's some interesting shit. Oh my gosh. Low spec. What do you think, man? You give it a thumbs up, Lady Miss. Guess what? You you thought it was stupid. Oh shit, this is funny. Well, look, check this out. Now, I saw this, right? And I saw like the first few seconds. I thought it was pretty cool. This came out 4 days ago, okay? This came out 4 days ago. It says another show I will not be watching, and there's some great out there like Link Cage. Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, very. Lean Cage. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Huh. I like that Lean Cage. I appreciate you introducing me to the Lean Cage. Yeah, that's say Low Spec. You ever heard of Lean Cage? Some good stuff. Lady Miss put me onto it. It's just stupid, LOL. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I guess it's for the something for the I guess the Ultraman fans. Very interesting. That second one was retarded. So, did you watch it? Yes, I did. Very good. That's why I'm telling Low Spec, hey, look up Lean Cage. Check it out. Yeah, it has a great intro. Yup, I agree. Yeah, like I said, Lady Miss put me onto it. So Lean Cage, check it out. And thank you for that, Lady Miss. That was fucking awesome recommendation. This that we're checking out right here. This is the 1966 Batman that someone decided to do with AI. And after the first few seconds, when I saw them actually appear, I was like, holy shit, people need to see this. I'm going to hit play. You guys have to watch this. This shit is pretty dope. Let me see here. There we go. There we go.
If Clock King loves time so much, then why is he planting a bomb in the clock tower? Can Batman and Robin defuse the bomb with precious moments to spare? Hold on to your seats, Bat fans. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Looks like Michael Caine to me. So far, not bad. What's up, Zax? Shit, man, how you doing, man? Man, it's great to have you here, man. I'm glad that you just showed up, man. I'm just getting ready to, there's this channel that has a little bit over 1,000, I think almost close to 2,000 subscribers. They just dropped this 4 days ago. And this is the AI, thing on the 1966 Batman and Robin. So I only saw a few seconds. I thought it was dope. Hello to all you fine people in the chat. That's what's up, Lady Miss. Appreciate y'all being here. But yeah, I wanted y'all to check this out with me. I saw a few seconds of it, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna watch anymore. Let me wait till I get in front of y'all. That way we can check it out together. So let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. Look at this shit. Woo! Just imagine seeing Adam West and Burt Ward like that. Just imagine if we would have seen them with like those slowed up moments like that, like let's say if they jumped from like rooftop to rooftop or whatever the fuck, and we would have seen it. I think it would have been a lot more impactful because the way they just did it here. Like when I first saw this shit, I was like, yo, this shit is pretty fucking dope, man. Now look at this shit.
Can Batman and Robin defuse the bomb with precious moments to spare?
And they running like them too.
Hold on to your seats, Bat fans. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
This is dope. It's fucking fly, man. yeah, they're doing very good on this. These dudes here, man, this is fucking phenomenal, man. This is dope.
Holy cocksuckers, Batman.
Remember, Robin, timing is everything.
Just imagine if Robin was really like whooping ass like that in fucking 66, man. Like he's just really putting them hands on them, doing flips and kicks. You know, that's how I remember Robin in the comic books. I don't give a fuck, man. To me, the greatest Robin is I'm always a fucking Dick Grayson fan, and then after that is of course is Tim Drake. Some people would argue to say Tim Drake is actually the best Robin that's ever been, and actually, I'd put him and Dick Grayson as kind of neck to neck for two different reasons. This is fucking dope, man. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Look at that. What? What? Are you fucking what? This is my Robin. I don't give a fuck. This is my Robin. Like, you know, I saw that they're trying to like put out like new pictures of Dick Grayson as Robin nowadays in comic books, and he has the fucking long pants, the long green pants, and all that shit like Tim Drake. Like, basically, they're trying to not show Robin like this. This is fucking dope. This is fucking dope.
Keep it going, Robin.
They got Adam West in there, like this is some shit, man. And they can get the music right and the power and the zap effects. This would be freaking great. You know what? To be honest, this is kind of good without that. It's like, let's say, you know, just kind of looking at it raw fighting without because it's going to be a whole bunch of the way they're kicking ass. You're going to see boom, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap. Like, so it would have been too much. I think it would have been overkill if you'd have seen boom, zap, zip and all this other power and all that. The way that they're fucking fighting, like this is a Mortal Kombat tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this shit. This in the throat. Yo. And of course, Dick Grayson is a fucking acrobat. So this is not like he's a part of a, you know, if anybody knows his history, he was, you know, part of a, you know, the Flying Graysons, man. Like, they're whipping too much ass. This is fucking dope. I'm pretty impressed. Was that a woman? I ain't gonna lie. Boy, if Batman was whooping ass like this in 66, I'm not even sure if that, they might have pulled it off the air for being too violent or what. I'm not sure how that would have worked. But damn, this shit is good. Fuck, just to see Dick Grayson do what he's supposed to really do from like the comic books and with the flipping and kicking and all that. Oh man, this is fucking. They go with the pow. Uh-oh. What the fuck? He drop kicked somebody. Holy shit. Yo, think so, or a guy with great lips. You saw that too, huh? I was like, what? I was like, cause he kicked the guy and the dude looked up, and then all of a sudden you saw like the eyes and the lips, and it was like, damn, that kind of looks a little too feminine right there. I was wondering like, but you could probably be right. Oh shit. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe this shit. Ah, this is too funny. Yo. I would have preferred to see the Batarang, whatever, and then, But not bad. I'm not complaining. They want to scale the fucking clock tower. No problem. That's not bad either.
What kind of bomb is that?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Interesting. Even says yup. Oh, that's too funny. I appreciate the laugh, Lady Miss. That is, my gosh. This looks dope. Is this we about to see the Joker? I got their autograph, right? Like I have Burt Ward, Adam. I have, and actually, it's a pretty dope autograph. I'm very thankful that I came across that. This looks exactly like them. Look at Adam West, man. He gave up being James Bond to be Batman. He was offered to be James Bond, and he decided to go with Batman. Interesting. Looks very good. These people did a fantastic job.
What's your game, Clock King? The bomb was a dud, Batman.
The
This would
clock.
be far worse.
Batman, what's worse than a bomb?
What's worse than a bomb? Good question. What's worse than a bomb? A thermonuclear weapon, hydrogen bomb, is generally considered worse than a standard atomic bomb, as it uses fusion to achieve destruction thousands of times more powerful. Furthermore, a nuclear holocaust, the widespread global detonation of such weapons, is considered the ultimate catastrophic scenario, capable of causing extinction, long-term radioactive fallout, and the collapse of civilization. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say.
Being late.
He says being late. That's interesting. Well, it is Batman and Robin, right? Wait a minute. 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 Everything around the clock tower is changing, like it's becoming modern, like our time, 2026 modern. The fuck?
I don't think we're in Gotham anymore.
Actually,
The fuck? What's this?
Over here!
Who is she?
I'm Alfred's great-granddaughter.
Alfred's great granddaughter. Huh, interesting. Written and directed by Eric Gable. Not bad. Scared to, I'm considering, I'm worried about playing the rest of the music, which, all right, let's get off of this here. Not bad. Not bad. What do you guys think? The 66 Batmobile reproductions are made in my hometown. Oh, for real? I didn't know that. I think the guy is about to retire. Oh, shit. I guess you got to get him while you can, right? You know what? I'll be number 102, Ninja Arts. Interesting. What else does Ninja Arts have here? Thundar the Barbarian trailer. Okay. Spicy. With only 234 views. I wonder what they mean by spicy. Oh, probably Ultraman spicy, right? Okay, time traveler. All right, let me see what else. Oh, he turned it into a short. Yeah, I would have done that shit too. Yeah, I would have done that too. Let me see something. What's up, Classics? You still in the house? You wanna check out his Thundar the Barbarian? Let me know. I'm gonna leave it right there. You let me know. Now, this. Look, I seen this, right? So, this is the 1920 Adventures, Volume 10. You know, they're just kind of making up some shit. Supergirl, done in the old school, like in the style of like, because back then there was like the first Superman. Matter of fact, I have his autograph. His name is like fucking eluding me right now. Kirk Allen. That's his name, Kirk Allen. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was the 1930s Superman. He was actually the first one to don the suit before George Reeves. All right, Classics, my man. There you go. Let's see it. All right, Kirk Allen. There you go. There you go. Sorry. So I'll tell you what. Let's go back to this, and let's give it a go.
Thundar.
All right, let's do this. Before we go, let's have a little bit of context of this. This dropped a month ago. Only had 236 views. All right, so. All right, so, wait, 1 month ago with 236 views. I wonder why. 'Cause this already, it looks pretty good. Let's see what, let's just see what this holds. Let's go.
Andar.
Okay.
I felt your name on the wind.
Let me take a sip of water, man. All right, man. Any first impressions? Y'all let me know. I want to see what y'all thinking so far. Unless y'all just need to see a little bit more. If that's the case, yeah, I'll hit the button. I just hope I ain't gonna get struck for no music. That's all.
A raw expression of forgotten freedom.
This is sure different. The fuck. This is different. This is different. Low spec. Low spec. Ladies in the back, LOL. Dogs wanted out.
And human potential returned. Just in time for the world to fall.
Wow. Damn, don't get struck down. I'm trying to avoid the music getting all fucked up. Hold on, let me hear. See, the thing is, it's like maybe they have the copyright permission to use the music if it's not copyright free. But just because they have the right to use it in their video, now that I'm playing their video, I don't have the right to use it because they got the permission and I didn't. So this is fucking whatever. But I'm just saying, man. Y'all know how the game goes. Fuck, man. Whatever, man. Let's go, man. Not bad. And good choice of music. Like, the music fits what's going on in the video. So I'm not even. I wonder why they said spicy on the video. It's on YouTube, so how spicy this shit gonna get? The chicks look good. Lady Miss, what are you showing? Thundar the Barbarian. The same channel that did the Batman and Robin we just saw, the 1966. They did a Thundar the Barbarian trailer. And on the top of the trailer, it said spicy. But from everything that was shown, there's nothing. I don't know. I'm trying to see what's spicy about it. But Classics, said it. He wanted to give it a go. So we're trying to check it out. Now, if you guys haven't seen Classic Comics, if you haven't seen his Thundar the Barbarian video, that motherfucker there is fire. If the last time I seen that shit had like almost close to 250,000 views, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Says, yeah, I know. Yep, I know. Have the games. I play our Rumble. Only these days, I got claimed for Diablo 1996, and it was the music. Man, it's the music, and to be honest, like I said earlier, I've had to take different segments out of these live streams because they got claimed, not because of the video, but it was always for the music that was in it. I don't know if you guys remember, I showed the John Carpenter the Halloween video game. When the signature music came in, they hit me for that. So I punched all that shit out of the live stream. What else? And it's been a few others. So I'm just hoping it doesn't happen with this. But I don't want to be like scared to fucking show shit. But at the same time, I know what can happen if they fucking pick up the music or whatever. Looks clean. I like this. You know, it's funny when it comes to this character right here. When it comes to him, like a lot of people's depiction of him is like a lion's face. But is it really like? Is he really part lion? Classics. Is he really like part lion? Is that why people tend to have like the lion face when it comes to this character, or it's just hard to, or like maybe is the lion the closest thing that when it comes to AI, you're trying to make this character be as realistic as possible? Is the lion the closest thing that can justify like a look for him? I forgot what the character's name is, but just curious. Let me see. Is bought the rights to use the music playing the game when I bought the game. Okay. Yup. I mean, that's really how it should go. You know, when you bought the game, you should have the rights to use it. But I guess if you're using it on a live stream, it's funny because since I'm not monetized yet, what's told when I go into YouTube Studio and I see that I have to deal with a claim or whatever, they say, well, it's okay, your channel's not your channel's not in jeopardy, or your channel's not in trouble because of this. But when you get monetized, whoever is trying to claim this video, what they'll do is they'll get a percentage of this video. They'll get a percentage of the money that this video makes. And I was like, oh, is that how this works? Fuck that shit. I went ahead and cut that shit completely out. And that Dragon Ball Z Kung Fu shits that I played the other day, it got hit for the music too. I ended up cutting all that shit out. Cutting out that whole segment out. So basically their thing is, no, it's okay, it got claimed or whatever. But when your channel does start making money, we're gonna get a piece of that pie. Fuck that. That's bullshit. Oh, is that what you want? Where's Thundar? He was at the beginning of the video. You know what? I'll play it back for you. That way you can check it out. Linux says, that's right. Classics. Giving him a lion's face is the closest you can get to Ookla. Yeah, that's right. His name is Ookla. Yeah, in the cartoon. Yeah, they lie. They will shadow ban you. Screw YouTube. Exploration ghetto. Yeah. Hey, that's YouTube, screw tube. I feel you, man. Yeah, it's crazy how I'll play this back for Lady Miss real quick. But yeah, this is that's what it is. They just just be worried. They wanna, they say, yeah, we know your channel's not making money, but when it does, when that video, if that video for some reason or that your live stream makes some money, we're gonna get a piece of that. I was like, oh, fuck that shit, man. Fuck I look like.
Thundar.
All right, there you go.
I felt your name on the wind. A raw expression.
There goes Thundar right there.
The hidden machine of control had shattered, and human potential returned.
Said Rumble pays me every month. Unbiased. I feel you, man. I feel you. I feel you on that. I would be too, man. That was Thundar, all tied up. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, that's him right there. That's him. That's him. Looks like him too. YouTube gives my money to Bethesda for playing Morrowind. That's fucked up, man. I would. Yeah, that's fuck that shit, man. I couldn't deal with that. Sorry to hear that, Low Spec.
Just in time for the world
Yeah.
to fall.
Yeah. So not bad. This video's, you know what? To be honest, I don't see why it only has 236 views. So far, this video should have more. I've seen a lot worse, and this is not even bad. So it's not like, oh well, it's okay. What? It's different. It's different than classics. It seems like it seems like it's a completely different thing. You know, like it's Thundar and everything, but not bad. Not bad. Yo, classic. What you think? Oh boy, I hope this music doesn't fuck me over, please. Shit, man. Interesting. Interesting. Damn. Holy shit. He fucked. We didn't get that far. He fucked old Snake up. Okay. Interesting. Oh, he fucked old Snake up. I like that. Hit him one good time in the goodbyes.
The overlords were exposed. And this time,
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
we must prevail.
You know what? Maybe I haven't seen, like, I need to look at Thundar the Barbarian again. I need to look at it. I need to watch that. I need to sift through YouTube to see, you know, who has episodes or whatever. And I really need to watch Thundar. I would say between Thundar, Space Ghost, and there's one other show, the Herculoids. Those are three shows. Like, you know, okay, we could throw in Johnny, but Johnny Quest is something different. Like, that's more, let's say on the space tip, you know, like on some different shits, or, you know, post-apoc, something completely different. The Herculoids, Space Ghost, and Thundar the Barbarian have to be the three that I need to go back and really fucking watch. Thundar the Barbarian, I'm curious to see to understand what is all this on. I haven't seen Thundar in a minute. So other than the three main characters and the villain that I remember, there's a lot of this shit that I don't remember. Just being honest. So I'm trying to figure out, like, there goes Thundar. Let me see that again. Lady Miss, what do you think? Classics, what do y'all think? I think it looks pretty good, and the sword looks pretty good too. Johnny Quest is different. Yeah, it is. It is. What do you think of Thundar here? Classics. Yeah, you know, you see, I tried to create that image of the moon with the crack in it, but I couldn't get the AI to reproduce it back then. Yeah, I bet you it's a different ball game now. I bet you can come up with that motherfucker like it ain't shit. Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's pretty decent. Yeah, you know, it's Thundar, look. Not bad. Oh. That's what he meant by spicy. Holy smogolis. Okay, that was a little interesting right there. Didn't expect that, but oh shit.
Ariel, Ukla, ride!
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie.
You've all heard.
No. Hold on here. All right. Now this here, let me hit this. Not bad. This was dope. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. This is making me want to do another Thundar trailer with the updated 8. You know what? Classics, go for it, bro. Like, it's not bad, man. It's good. I'm glad that you were here to see that. You know, that way, yeah, man. A month ago was this? Yeah, 1 month ago, 236 views. 1.88K, so a little less than under 2,000 subscribers. Ninja Arts. Let's see what else. Okay, so yeah. Home. Let me see what kind of videos. Dropped one video 12 years ago, and everything's been in the last 3 months. So he's revived his channel. Okay. Not bad. He dropped one video that got 1.4 million 12 years ago. 1.4 million. And came back 3 months ago. Ain't that something? Do you guys want to see what he did for 1.4 million? Let's check it out. But please don't get my shit struck down, man. Shit.
Batman.
Black Mask.
Let Robin go, you vile scum.
Robin?
Okay. So I see what we got here. So we got here is probably the guy that is doing the channel. He's either suited up as Batman, or he got someone to play Batman, but this is more of the Adam West Batman. Okay. And this is his version of Black. So this is 60. So he's a 66 Batman fan. Okay, how long is this shit? This is 6 minutes. Let's see how far we go.
Or do you mean young Dick Grayson?
How could you know that?
I merely removed his mask.
Diabolical.
Put your games to me you want.
It's your get kicked, Crusader. But Mr. Grayson will be dead by the time you get to him. Unless...
Name your terms.
I mean, he looks good as Batman. Okay. I guess my whole question would be, why didn't they just tighten up the everything around the mask a little bit more? I don't know. You know, try to get with a seamstress or something. You know, like, I don't know. Just asking questions. I'm not being nitpicky. Okay, this is what, 12 years ago. So I can't talk shit. It has, 1.4 million. So this is.
I saved nothing with that for gadgets. So my terms are this. If you can make it through the warehouse without your toys, I won't kill your little friend. You, of course, are a different matter. The question is, Batman,
How much do you love Dick?
So how much do you love Dick? Holy shit. What? There's two ways to take that, but I got it. So what the fuck is, he took off the, not the, wait a minute. He didn't just take off the mask, did he? $12 years ago. All right, let's go.
Let's end this, you villainous slime. Come on.
Is he dead?
What's up, Classics? He says, I got started on the Herculoids trailer, but never finished it. I got too busy. Yo. You know what, man? I love to see the Herculoids from you, man. I think that'd be some good shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that would definitely be some good shit, man. So, let me ask y'all real quick before I hit the button on this, man. Are y'all digging this Batman so far? You could put a wire in. It's all good. Or you want to see where this goes, right? Y'all let me know. Let me do this here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Let me see. The fuck? What the fuck? What just happened? I know what happened, but all right, let's just go with it, man. Oh shit. I love dubstep, man. So you can't miss me on dubstep, man. I love dubstep. In case you guys didn't know, I love me some dubstep, man. So, you know. You know, he's kicking some ass. I mean, I don't know. Just the whole new Batsuit type shit. So I'm just trying to see what. I guess, you know, to be honest, 12 years ago, something like this, I could see where people were like, "Oh shit, okay." I could see that, and then this does look pretty cool. Oh wow. Is this the same guy? Is this even the same dude from... Hold on, man. Let me see something here, man. I don't know. I can't make out if this is the same dude or not. Just I can't figure it out. Probably is. Holy shit.
Bravo, Batman! The new look suits you.
What have you done to me?
It's an experimental compound I used to create my own mask. I could...
But what would be the point of Black Mask giving it to Batman?
pass up the opportunity when you landed directly under the bat.
You're insane.
Well, that's
never really been up for debate now, has it?
Let Robin go. I've defeated your men.
About that. See, I manipulated this entire demonstration in order to observe your fighting technique.
A lot of good in it, do ya?
Maybe speed it up a bit. Oh, this? Yeah. Shit. Sorry. I don't know, I'm not really, I tell you what, man, to be honest, I like this even better. The first one we watched, I like that one even better. I like that. I like this one. How many views this motherfucker got? 2.5K views. 2,500 views. Okay. In 4 days. I like this one better.
We're going to be taking a simple idea and turn it into a fully 3D printed home.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not going to do that. All right. So, let's move on. Like I said, I wasn't really feeling that, but watched it enough to see where it was, see where it was going. And, it's all right. I like their new 66. Yeah, that shit was dope. I like that. So, the first Batman, decent. Thundar the Barbarian, pretty decent. So those first two videos, yeah, I'd recommend them too. They're good to go. The 12-year-old video, I could see it being, cool for its time, but it's good to see old buddy came back though and started doing some good shit. So I can't talk shit. I can't talk shit at all. All right, so let's see what's going on. So this happens to be a 1920s Supergirl done in the spirit of the old serials from like Kirk Allen's time and shit like that. And I just seen the first few seconds and I thought it'd be interesting to watch it. So let's give this thing a go. Oh, let me go grab something. I'll be right back. Oh shit, dropped that. Right now here in Houston it's fucking storming. So, shit. No better place to be than here with y'all, so let's do this. Oh, let's do it like this. Hold on a second. Let's take it from the top. What? Interesting. This is very interesting. Looks nice. Looks very nice. man, very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in close. Our very own Supergirl is at her vanity tonight, folks. Oh, look at that. She's taking up that old hairbrush. My word, what shine. Now she's reaching for the powder puff. Oh my, what a beautiful glow she's giving those cheeks.
This is different. So now that they're trying to sell you on a commercial that I you know what? I could have seen this happening back in the day. They used to do shit like that too. That's funny. That's real funny.
Radiant, I tell you. Now the lipstick. Red as a rose and twice as pretty. Why are you getting so dolled up, Supergirl? Got a date lined up? Hmm? Are you, dare I say it, falling in love?
This is interesting. You like this, lady, miss? You think this is cool? This is something different here. I'm not gonna lie. This has a certain charm to it, in my opinion. The way this is done, the way this looks. This has a certain kind of old school charm to it. It just does. I know it's all AI or whatever, but it looks cool as fuck. Not gonna lie. I have seen clips from this. Oh, you have? The fuck? What is going on here? So she's about to eat soup with Batman? What the fuck? Wow. Okay. Wow.
Stealth is everything. Move without sound, like a shadow. The enemy never hears you.
I get it. Like hide and seek?
Not exactly. Focus on absolute silence.
So he's teaching her how he does his thing as being Batman. He's breaking down like, yo, this is why we do it. We stick to the shadows, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh shit, like hide and seek? Like this some funny shit. What the fuck? Okay, and so...
To take down these gangsters, we do it silently. No noise, no alert. Stealth is key.
Understood.
Silence.
Silence. I'm sorry, y'all. This shit is fucking hilarious. Like, yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this is something else. Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry, Batman. I made noise with my boots. But these are my favorite boots. But I can catch them with my super speed and give them just a few little soft punches.
Look at the look on his face, like, what the fuck? again, this has a thing to it. This is pretty cute, man. This is cute, man. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna see something like this.
How many tomatoes?
4 big ones.
Carrots?
3 dice.
Celery?
2 stalks.
Raw?
Vegetables, 6 cups.
Sounds good. I've taught you enough. Perhaps.
Did they just give a recipe on how to like make soup or some shit?
Time our paths separate.
But I still can't do that flip jump you showed me.
You can jump higher, hit harder, run faster. You don't need me anymore.
Wow. Not gonna lie, that's dope as fuck. I'm going to have to put it out there. This is the shit. This is dope. I got to give credit where credit is due. And actually, some of the videos that we've seen today, I got to give them their fucking props, man. I got to give them their props. 66 back. I got to give this shit his props too. This has a very nice charm to it. I like this. This is some cool shit. I just seen a little bit from at the beginning. Was like, yo, let me hit the for better or for worse. Let me stop this shit, line it up, and we're gonna give this a go. So, I like this. Is she ever gonna fucking fly? Oh wow. Oh, she tries. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This was pretty dope. Yo, let me go. Let me check. Cinenova Universe. Okay. Let me see. 2.9K views released 2 days ago. Yeah, I gotta give them a shot. I gotta give them a thumbs up. Yeah, they deserve that shit. Yeah, the look on Batman's face when she was like, yeah, da da da. He looked like, what the fuck? Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious, man. This was actually a pretty good video, man. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy this. Only got 14 comments. Let me see, people. Let me see. Let Supergirl find the Batcave next. Yeah, she does Batman. Yeah, she still needs you. We all do. Oh, that's some cool shit. This is 1,000 times better than any Hollywood superhero stuff. George's gorgeous black and white, and the characters have character. Yeah, you know, I don't know what he used to make the, like, I don't know. it looked pretty damn good, and I like the way they threw the little commercial in there, like the little, oh yeah, she's putting, you know, this and that lipstick, and had like the narrator. The narrator made it dope. I like that shit. The narration, the little narrator dude. This was some good stuff. So let me see something here. What other videos does this guy have? My girlfriend is a hamburger monster. Oh, he got, wait, there's other, wait a minute. I thought that was, there's more Supergirl. What the fuck? There's a whole series of Supergirl shits. I had no idea. It must be a Supergirl fan, I guess. There's a lot of Supergirl shits here. Wow. My girlfriend is a hamburger monster. Yo, in the spirit of old 1950s type shits, that's the kind of movies, you know, that they would have came out with back in like the 50s, 60s. Let me see and this was done 5 days ago. Let me see what this dude did. I got to see what this is, man.
Darling, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. Those atomic hamburgers every day. 3, sometimes 4. It isn't right, Betty.
Oh, Johnny, you're exaggerating again. It's not that many. 2, maybe 3 on a busy day. Honestly, honey, stop trying to control what I eat. I'm a grown woman, not some child you have to boss around. A salad, really, at a place like this?
It's healthy. You should try it.
Healthy?
Oh shit. My bad. The thunder was like, wow. I don't know if you guys heard that shit, but
This is living.
the fuck? Okay. Hey, hold on. Man, the look on his face, like, what the fuck? Exactly, classic. The look on his face too, huh? Holy shit. This is too funny. Wow. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Damn. You know what I like about this? You see the way that the camera angle, the way it look. This dude, this thing feels like it's directed by someone that understands the genre. However which way this thing is put together, you can tell like it ain't. It was thought out, basically. You can tell like this ain't no bullshit that somebody just fucking slapped together. We've all seen enough of that. This thing is made with purpose. Man, This thing is a trip. Just like an old fucking movie. On some more Attack of the Killer Tomatoes type shits. Okay.
My fellow Americans, these are serious times. I urge you to stay home and do not eat hamburgers. Consume only salads for your safety. The Army is on its way to assist. We will overcome this challenge together.
Oh, wow.
I apologize for the damage I caused to our city. I promise to never eat hamburgers again and eat more vegetables.
Darling, I've been meaning to talk.
So they have an 11 video series on the Batman Supergirl. Okay. Not today. Next time, tomorrow I'll probably do I'm gonna do a gaming stream tomorrow, so I'll be doing that. But next time we're gonna have to get in another episode of Batman and Supergirl. How about that? Just kind of see where it goes. But this last one was pretty good. Well, the only one I seen. I mean, but it's their last video. Yeah. I can see that. The fuck is this? What's this? Is this Linda Carter or is this some other shit? Why does it have almost 500,000 views? It is Linda Carter. All right. Let's not do that. We don't want you know who's to press the button on your boy. Holy shit. Say classic. I don't know if you've seen this, but they're coming with
James here, and
they're coming with a Thundarr the Barbarian comic book. Issue number 1 just dropped, right? And it's Dynamite Comics put it out. And this here is about what? This is a 10-minute video. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through the whole 10 minutes, but I thought it'd be cool to see what kind of what the art's looking like on here.
The first issue of the original He-Man.
Thundarr, the Barbarian.
Now, to be honest, I didn't grow up watching Thundarr. I grew up with He-Man. And if you didn't either, let me educate you with what I've learned. Thundarr the Barbarian was an American animated television series produced by Ruby Spears that originally aired from 1980 to 1982. Created by Steve Gerber, the creator of Howard the Duck, arguably his most famous creation. And though he didn't create Man-Thing or Guardians of the Galaxy, his 1970s Man-Thing run is regarded as the definitive run that defined the character.
Man. Ooh, just imagine getting your hands on some of those books. Man, shit. Excuse me. It's funny. I had a couple chances to get Howard the Duck #1 and actually own a majority of Howard the Duck comics. I just didn't go forward on that shit when I had the chance. I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. But you know, it ain't impossible to get. Y'all know me. But you know, I haven't bought no books in a while, so I have to get back to that at some point. But you know, it's not a big concern right now.
And he was a key contributor to the Guardians of the Galaxy, significantly developing and expanding the 31st century version, shaping their personalities and cosmic scope.
You know, it's funny. This is the original Guardians of the Galaxy. The only person that you recognize is this guy right here. And he's the same blue-faced dude that, God, what his name was. But he played by Michael Rooker. Mike Roker. So, what's his name? Wandu or something do or some shit? So, yeah, this is the original Guardians of the Galaxy. And this is the Guardians of the Galaxy that you know, that I grew up knowing. The version that we see in the movies, they're a new version, and they just went with that. But these are the heroes. Some of them are descendants from the original heroes, like Captain America, Thor, whatever. So some of them are descendants. Some of them are new characters. Some of them are people that inherited their powers. And these are basically the heroes of the 31st century. So they're supposed to be Marvel's future. But when you look at Guardians of the Galaxy, they are part of Marvel's present. Which doesn't, I don't know. I don't read the new Guardians of the Galaxy, so I don't understand. You know, they're in today's time, so I don't understand like how they function if they were a futuristic group. Like, how the fuck are they out here? I don't know. Whatever. I don't buy Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I would get this run, but because this run is actually pretty dope. But I wouldn't buy no Guardians of the Galaxy with the way they got the new characters and shit. I wouldn't do that. That's just me personally. But yeah, let's go.
The reason why I say Thundar is the original He-Man is because Thundar the Barbarian debuted on October 4th, 1980 on ABC. 3 years before He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Yondu, yeah, appreciate that, man. I was gonna say fondue, but I knew that'd be wrong too.
Apocalyptic sorcery and science cartoon vibe that He-Man later popularized. Though He-Man became far more commercially successful due to its massive toy line. That's the big difference behind the creation of both shows. Whereas the He-Man cartoon was created to support the Mattel toy line, Thundar the Barbarian was created just to be a new cartoon. When it comes to the main characters of Thundar, who were created by legendary longtime comic book artist Alex Toth,
Setting the Standard, comics by Alex Toth. I need to read that comic. I need to read that. I need to see what this is right here. I've never seen this before, man. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see. This comic right here, I've never seen this. I need to see what this is. Setting the Standard. Comics by Alex. Okay, I need to see what this is. And this is Super Friends right here with Marvelous Marvin and Wendy and I forgot the fucking name of the dog, and Birdman. Yup. This is Zorro up here at the top. So this is Zorro. I don't know what book this is, but he created Space Ghost as well. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to see what's what.
Who Hanna-Barbera tasked with creating some of its own iconic heroes like Space Ghost and Birdman. You have Thundar, a barbarian warrior who is super strong and wields a sun sword. a weapon that projects a blade of energy, basically a lightsaber. Princess Ariel, a powerful sorceress with telepathic and magical abilities, and Ukla the Mach, a leonine humanoid who's also super strong, who is a part of a species called Mox. He's basically Chewbacca. Now, who had created the many creatures and villains in Thundar the Barbarian was none other than Jack the King Kirby. Yeah, arguably the greatest comic book artist of all time, had a big hand in the world of Thundar.
I didn't fucking know that. Classics, you knew this and you didn't tell me? Wow, come on, man. Oh, shit. Damn, man. See, I guess we're all getting some comic book knowledge in this motherfucker, right? That's what's up, man.
Now, let's get into the story of Thundar in this issue. This Thundar series is written by Jason Aaron, with artwork by Cuber Ball. This story opens just like the cartoon's intro.
Classics. Hey, let me ask you something, man. In your opinion, how do you rate Jason Aaron? If I'm not mistaken, I think he had a run in Batman. Didn't he have a run on X-Men? Says in the late 2000s, Marvel did a crossover event called. I remember Annihilation. I have a few tie-in comics that tie into Annihilation, which involved a bunch of Marvel cosmic characters. This was happening at the same time as Civil War. Okay. Yeah. Let me ask you this. You think Jason Aaron would be someone that could handle Thundar the Barbarian? From what you know of his comic book run? That's what I'm Okay, because so far, just looking at this looks like it's probably like the first page of this shit. Doesn't look bad. Looks pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't look bad at all. This looks. I guess we have to see what the characters look like. Hopefully, they look the way they're supposed to look, having the same outfits and the whole shit. Hopefully, this is not his version of Thundar the Barbarian, man. Like I don't want to see that shit. You know what? The thing is, it's different ways to tell the same story. I know you're a new writer trying to write up some new shit, okay? But fuck, man. Sometimes people like they write this shit like if they try to like have some kind of ownership or whatever, man. And it's just I don't like that shit, man. Because you know what happens? Let's say if somebody ever decides to do a show on Thundar or a movie, right? What they'll do is they'll take somebody's version of the shit, and what's so crazy about it is they won't go and like try to pluck the characters straight from the TV show with their appearance, their mannerisms and everything else, their characteristics and the whole nine. What they'll do is they'll try to pluck somebody's comic book version of the shits and then try to base a show or a movie off of that, which might not be accurate with the true version of it is. And then everybody will get adjusted to that shit and totally act like the original version is like the worst version. Oh, well, he just made it better. It's like, oh, that's bullshit. Like, I don't know where people come off with that, but I've seen that done too many times. So let's keep going, man. Let's see what's popping.
In the year 1994, from out of
Classics. All right. What's up, Classics? He said during that event, they put some characters together in a new version of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. The movie was based on that. See, that goes to what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. It's funny how I'm just reading that, and it mirrors exactly what I just said. I didn't even fucking... Okay, so basically they did the Marvel Cinematic Universe and they based it off of the new version. And see, That's what I see done with comic books. I didn't even know you had fucking typed it. Okay, so we're both saying the exact same shit. That's so. The thing is, I could see a new like if this pops off well enough, I could see somebody doing a show or movie off of this comic book and totally disregard where it all came from. Like if that shit didn't exist, or if that shit was too whack or sucked too much to fucking turn it into a TV show or a movie. You know, it's like, okay, like, I don't know, man. I'm just not with that shit, man. And then it's like, okay, well, if that's good, what makes you think that where it came from isn't as good? I don't know. I don't get with this shit.
A runaway planet hurtling between the Earth and the Moon, unleashing cosmic destruction. Man's civilization is cast in ruin. This event is referred to as the Ancient Cataclysm. 2,000 years later, the ruins of human civilization are all that remain of the past. Earth has been reborn into a world of savagery.
The art looks decent so far. You know, just waiting to see what the characters are looking like. So let's get it rolling.
And sorcery. We see this faction known as the River Pirates selling human slaves at auction.
Say classic. What you say? Oh, he's not the worst writer out there. They could have done worse. All right. Because I know that some of his runs haven't, like, lately in the last like 5, maybe 10 years. Some of them has been criticized. I think he did a run on Captain America. If I could be wrong. That was kind of, people looked at that shit like, what the fuck is he doing? I don't know. Does this look accurate to the show? Like what we're seeing here? Like these dudes with the skull, you know, crossbones, you know, skull and crossbones and shit.
Bidding on the humans are 3 other factions that are mutants. The first are the Karoks, a race of crocodile men that cultivate death flowers, whose pollen makes anyone fall asleep if they inhale it. The second are the Raiders of the Abyss, a race of vampire-like humanoids, led by a warlord named Morag.
Guess it must be these motherfuckers.
They use something called the Vapors of Life, created by a wizard, to transfer life energy from one being to another.
Okay.
The third are the Man-Apes, a mutant race of humanoid apes with human
These
intelligence. They're led by an ape named Simius. Suddenly, a 5th faction appears, making its bid for the humans, promising death to all who oppose them. These are the Groundlings, a race of rat men led by the Rat King. The River Pirates make it clear that taking the humans by force isn't happening. They have to pay.
Wow. I guess I'm gonna have to again. I'm gonna have to watch some Thundarr the Barbarian. Actually, it's funny because I've been having an itch to watch Thundarr, to watch the Herculoids, and to watch Space Ghost. Now, honestly, out of all the tens of thousands, you know, the thousands of DVDs that I own, I don't own those. I don't own Space Ghost. I don't own Herculoids. I do have a lot of Hanna-Barbera shits, but I don't own those. And if I'm not mistaken, I think in the last year or two, I think Thundarr came out. I think the Herculoids dropped a couple of years ago. I think Space Ghost dropped probably before both of those dropped. So I got to catch up on those 3, but just for the sake of, you know, they had some real cool they had some cool episodes, man. I need to get back. I need to get up on those though. But Herculoids was always interesting, and but Thundarr has something just a little bit different. I like that. I like Thundarr, man.
The Rat King accepts it and offers a crate of laser rods for all the human slaves. They end up beating out all the other factions' bids. One of the groundlings mentions that the river pirates are trying to scam them because one of the humans only has one arm. But the river pirates argue that human herds are getting thinner every year, so there's only so many wild humans left in the world. This groundling begins to beat down this slave, demanding a refund, until one of the human slaves whips him with their chain and the other groundlings. The slave stomps out the groundling. This slave is revealed to be Thundar the Barbarian. Days later.
Holy shit. So Thundar is killing motherfuckers up in here, right? Okay. All right, so... Okay, all right, I can see this.
Here the groundlings take Thundar and the other human slaves to the Sea of Kansas. The reason why they want human slaves and brought them here is that they're searching for a relic that's a piece of ancient machinery like the one the Rat King is showing them. He tells the slaves that whoever delivers it to him will go free, and the rest of the slaves will die here. Now, Thundar calls this madness because what the groundlings have been doing is having human slaves swim deep in the ocean and hold their breath the entire time while they search through the aqua mines for this relic.
That's pretty fucked up. He says the buildings aren't decayed enough. Also, the pirate guys look more like the goons from Gotham City. Yeah, that's what I thought. To get an idea of what it should look like, think of Commandy from DC, also by Kirby. Yeah. Commandy was a shit. You know what? I almost got Commandy number one. I'm talking about the original number one because they came out with another one. You know, I'm talking about the original shits. And I couldn't, man. I couldn't get my, you know, but it floats around every now and then. You can get a, you know, it all depends on the price and the condition. That's all, man. But yeah, Commandy, yeah. Some good shit, man.
One of the groundlings kicks the human slave with one arm into the sea. Thundar goes to save him. Notice that the building where these aqua mines and the relic reside is called Mine Dock Machinery. I'll get into who that is by the end of the video. Princess Ariel and Oofla arrive to help Thundar. As they both come riding in, taking out the groundlings and searching for Thundar, Ariel does mention that this was all a part of Thundar's crazy plan.
Okay, so I'll give him this. Looking at this so far, everything looks the way it's supposed to look. The art looks pretty good. The art looks pretty good so far. But you know what? I do agree because I remember watching, now that I think about classics, now I think about your video, I remember seeing, the buildings, they look more decayed. And actually, even from the little clips of Thundar that they played here, you could see that, the buildings were actually more decayed. They were a lot more fucked up. They look a lot better here. Like they haven't aged much. But in the cartoon, they were fucked up.
Suddenly, he comes out of the ocean riding a sea beast.
Wow.
Ariel for his sun sword. He battles the massive sea beast. The funny and cool thing Jason Aaron keeps in this series, which originated in the show, is the dialogue. Thundar's dialogue was very much a 70s comic book come to life. Most lines were shouted declarations and a lot of catchphrases. It's the same here. Thundar says, "Be gone, sea demon, or taste the lightning blade of Thundar's sun sword." When the monster continues to attack, he says, "So be it, monster, you will hunger no more." He powers up his sun sword and slices the sea beast to pieces. I do love the fact after he kills the sea beast, he says, "The sea beast swims in hell, and you rats are next." Now, ever since the Rat King met Thundar, he mentioned time and time again that he looked familiar. It isn't until now, when he sees him with his sun sword and his companions, that he finally recognizes him as Thundar the Barbarian, who is known and feared throughout the land and has defeated his master Gemini before. Suddenly, one of the human slaves comes out of the sea, having found the relic in the mines.
What's up, Monkey Jeebus? What's going on, brother? Say, oh, you seen Ultraman versus Catzilla? Nah, I haven't seen that, man. Is that Catzilla? You know what? Someone told me that there's a video of a cat and Godzilla merging or some shit. Is that the same video, or is that the same Catzilla we talking about? Just curious. You know what, man? I wonder if all the rap motherfuckers are just gonna destroy him right now because he came out with that shit.
When they ask if they can go free, the Rat King begins to choke him with his tail,
That's what I
planning
thought.
to kill him,
Yeah.
until Thundar shows up, slicing his tail in half. Out of nowhere, a submarine comes from beneath the ocean and helps the groundlings and the Rat King escape. Arrow points out how it's the warcraft of General Zoa, who serves Mindok. Once General Zoa and the groundlings leave, the human slaves thank Thundar for saving them and mention that they were lucky he was enslaved by the groundlings at the same time they were.
Okay, they didn't even answer the true question. Did the Rat King leave with the relic? Or does Thundar have the relic? Let's keep going, man. They just brushed over that shit like, oh yeah, this and that.
Aero and Thundar revealed that it wasn't luck, that they had heard rumors about humans being sold into slavery and disappearing in some mine. So Thundar volunteered to become a slave himself, while Ookla and Ariel followed him. When one of the slaves says to Thundar that it was probably challenging for someone as unconquerable as him to pretend to be a slave, Thundar replies, "It was not my first time pretending such a thing." More on that before the end of the video. The Rat King arrives at the fortress of the...
Okay, so he took the relic. My whole thing is, if he fucked around and got his Thundar was that close and fucked around and cut his tail off, why didn't he fucking just grab the relic? I don't know, man. Whatever. It's just none of that shit. I don't know. What the fuck? Like, what are we doing? I mean, you would have thought, right? 2 birds, 1 stone. But yeah, the submarine showed up. But the thing is, he's still close. I don't know, man. Whatever. Let's keep going. Man.
Wizards, an organization of powerful sorcerers who survived the ancient cataclysm and now rule over territories in this post-apocalyptic world. This is a distinctive feature of the Thundar series. It didn't have one single continuous big bad. Instead, it used a revolving cast of villainous wizards, warlords, and mutants. However, one character that comes closest to a primary antagonist is Gemini.
That's who I thought. Yeah, I would figure. I think I've seen him more than anybody. Yeah. Classic says, yeah, I saw that. It was a pretty funny thing. Yeah, someone told me about that. I still haven't seen that. Said I like the hand drawn work better. Oh, you mean of the cartoon? Yeah, this.
The master of the Rat King and Groundlings. Gemini is an evil cyborg sorcerer whose namesake comes from his split personality and a unique head with 2 faces. One face is aggressive and short-tempered, while the other is composed and diplomatic. The Rat King presents the relic to him and informs him of Thundar's intervention. Gemini first assures the Rat King of a reward for his loyal service. However, he quickly switches to his other personality, grabbing the Rat King and viciously calling him a gutless rodent. Gemini mocks the Rat King, stating that if he were the powerful mutant he claims to be, he would have personally executed Thundar. Mindok interrupts, saying they all despise Thundar for how many times he's thwarted their ambitions, but they need to focus on the plan at hand. Now, Mindok is another wizard on the council who is a mutant cyborg that was alive before the Great Cataclysm. Though his original human identity remains unknown, the series implies that he was a corporate businessman and scientist. His body was destroyed during the disaster, but his brain survived, leading him to develop magic powers afterward. Mindok places the relic into a machine called the Moondial, which he tells the Council of Wizards will give them the power of time itself to command.
I'm not gonna lie. This comic book actually seems to be pretty cool. sitting here looking at it, taking in the story, and I guess, to be honest, I guess with the way this guy is explaining this, yeah, this makes me want to get Thundarr the Barbarian #1. This right here, this, and again, it's good that this guy's putting in the history for Thundarr. That way, there's something to reference off of. But yeah, I think I would get this. I would buy this. The same way that I picked up Space Ghost #1 back when it came out, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. That was worth a buy. That was a hell of an issue #1. I would get this. I would buy this comic.
That it will end Thundarr or any human from interfering with their plans. The entire...
And this, to me, is just an episode in the life of Thundarr the Barbarian. Now, I would say, in this case, this is dope. So this is like the further adventures of Thundarr. This is and what you can do with this, if there's never been a Thundarr comic book, and of course there's never been no other cartoon or anything like that. So basically, this is what happened after the cartoon. If that's the case, and they're doing it like this, I would be down to get an issue. Like I would buy this and get issue 2. I would. This is cool. Gemini is clearly a Kirby design. He looks like he's from Apocalypse. He sure does. He does look like he's from Apocalypse. Yup. I definitely agree. This does look like it's from Apocalypse. So, yeah, Gemini does. Yeah, the way. I'm trying to see. He looks more like. Trying to think what he's close to. He kind of reminds me of a little bit of like Machine Man, which is also created by Kirby. It's just weird. Yeah, Gemini looks like he's a combination of a few things from Kirby's world, kind of meshed into one. And actually, to have a villain with a dual personality, it's different. I like it. It's not bad at all. What's up, Jeebus? He says it's Commandy and He-Man. Yep, that's.
Council chants death to Thundarr, and Mindoc says death to the entire world as we know it. From here, the story transitions to a flashback of Thundarr's life as a slave. He's awakened by this guard who is leading him somewhere. Thundarr grabs a weapon and mentions that he dreamed of riding the jungles of the land with a comely sorceress and a big fellow who grunts and eats a lot. The guard tries to tell him to shut up, but Thundarr continues, saying, "I dream I'm a free man, the freest of free." Huh, can you believe that? Not a bad dream most nights, right up until the moment I die. That's when I wake, back in the real world, right where I'm supposed to be. Thundarr enters a gladiator coliseum, where he's announced as the mightiest slave in the world. In the next issue, we'll see more of Thundarr's life as a slave and gladiator, and we'll battle the Council of Wizards. That's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Comment below your thoughts and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, have an awesome day, and always remember every day to go beyond.
Go Beyond Comics. Thundarr the Barbarian universe returns. 21,000 views. Released 4 days ago. I'll give it a thumbs up. Manny Faces and Dark Side. You know what? He does kind of remind me of Manny Faces, somewhat. Yeah, yeah. A good one, Jeebus. That's a good one. You definitely that was a good call, man. Go beyond comics. I like that. I like that. All right, that's him, huh? Oh, James. All right, not bad, James. You did pretty good, brother. What's going on here, man? Man, these covers, man. He hit me up, yeah. These covers, man, are fucking dope, man. Oh, Twitter, man. Just definitely. Twitter be having some shit. What the fuck is this? Oh, no. I don't want to see no bullshit. What the fuck? Be all this crazy shit. So, you know, I don't know if you guys saw this on Twitter, right? You know, of course you have, you know, the new Lantern show. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that shit there is such a huge fucking disappointment. It's such a huge disappointment because you got James Gunn, who I saw a video of him telling the story about how he thinks that putting green in the title is corny. It's like, ah, man, we're not gonna do that shit. Look, man, when this is better than what you got to offer, yeah, this is bullshit. I mean, James Gunn, this is what we should have gotten. Either that or give him the white gloves. Give him the white gloves. This is dope. What's all this? The fuck? Oh shit. Netflix is reportedly considering adding commercials every 15 minutes. So, if this is true, that means that you're going to sit there and pay for Netflix and also have that bitch bombarded with fucking commercials even after you paid for it? Oh, fuck that.
Just like we see the dust settling in the Lanterns trailer in just about every single frame, the dust is settling on that trailer's reception. And there's a lot of people that are not happy with what they saw. One thing that's specifically sticking out is the suit. So let's talk about the response.
Oh, wow. Interesting, man. Interesting. boy's parents picking him up from school, dressed as Superman and Supergirl. Ain't that something? That's pretty dope. I like that. Huh. Colossus versus the Blob. How about this, man? All right, that way you guys can see a little bit more of the screen or whatever. Or I could have blown that shit up, right? Blow that shit up, huh? You know what? Fuck it. If we're gonna blow that shit up, let me rock back over here on this end here. All right. Let's do it. So now this here is about a 3-minute video. All right. And I saw this and let me see. I've been on for about 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'll probably jet up out of here in a moment. But I figured let me go ahead and share this with y'all. This is the Blob versus Colossus. Now, before we get this rolling, all right, here we go. This came out 3 days ago. So this came out 3 days ago, and this has 34,000 views. All right. So that way you guys get an idea of how new it is, you know, how people are checking this shit out. Excuse me. Me, I'm just ready to see how good this is. I don't think we've ever had a real true Blob versus Colossus fight in a live action somewhat setting, and let's see what this is going to look like. Okay, I guess it looks like them too. Wow. Yeah, what do y'all think? The water coming off off the metal looks dope. This looks good.
This ends now.
Holy shit. Yo, you think we'll ever get that in a movie? You think we'll ever get Colossus like this? Like, I don't know, man. I mean, of course we got the Colossus we got in fucking Deadpool, but do you think he'd ever be suited up like this? Like come with the original suit? It looks raw as fuck, man.
Finally someone my size.
Oh, wow. The Blob looks pretty decent. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. The fact that the Blob hasn't hit him once is a problem. The Blob at least got to get in a punch. I didn't see a shitload of punches and not one by the Blob. Okay. Wow.
See, nothing moves me, Colossus.
The fuck? Shit. I'm not gonna lie. That's he. I was like, yo, that looked pretty gangster. I ain't gonna lie. That looked pretty dope. Blob isn't known for hitting stuff, just stopping stuff. Yeah, I you know, the thing is like for it to be so much close combat, like, you know, basically all over each other. Yeah, I would have seen the Blob would at least would have thrown off a punch or two, you know. But yeah, he tries to like get in the way and stop shit. Yeah, you're right. The fuck? What's this? Okay. Okay. I'm the same guy that did the Hulk versus Juggernaut.
Interesting.
Oh, Charles Xavier. I got you. Man. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Man. Look at this shit. Ain't that? That's the Shin shit, huh? Just imagine putting that as like part of like the intro video and shit. You know, people use clips from like different shits. Just imagine using a clip from this. Lord have mercy. This is funny. Ah, shit. Oh boy. Man, but I tell y'all what, man, I've had a good time with y'all. Man, I want to see Blob versus Colossus. Yeah, me too, man. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and what time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock over here in Houston. It's storming outside. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. go grab something to eat. But I'll be back on tomorrow. Probably try to pop in a game, something cool, something visually awesome. Hopefully something with a good storyline that, people can rock with, and try to see how far I can go with that. So, yeah, man. Let me see something here. The fuck? Yo, hold on. Yo, what the fuck is this? Oh shit. Wow. That's some hellified Zangief Street Fighter. Yep. But yeah, this is Super Sasa. Gamer, streamer, CC maker. All right. Dope shit. Dope shit. So, all right, y'all. Gonna go ahead and sky up out of here. You guys take care. Take it easy. Oh shit. Yeah, it's I had a good time. It's a good way to spend a Saturday before it gets too late. And again, I look forward to catching up with y'all tomorrow. So, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care. Thank y'all for being here. Please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I look forward to catching up with y'all on the next one. So, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all again. Man, y'all have a great evening. And, man, Lady Miss, so appreciate you. Thank you. Jeebus in the house. Appreciate you, brother. Let me see. Classics, I appreciate you, Classics. Man, had a good time, with you guys being here. Helping your boy out get through this. My boy, Low Spec. Appreciate you being here, man. Like I say, what's up to my boy, Zax. Socks Bulletin was in the house. I appreciate you, Socks. It was good seeing you today, bro. And, yeah, thank y'all. Thank everybody for coming through, hanging out with your boy. And, like I said, I'm going to pick out something tonight, something I had never played before. And I guess we'll see how it goes. But, shit, until next time, you guys take care, man. I love you guys, man. And y'all be out, all right? Y'all be safe out there.